Safari Rally Kenya's hostile environment has hazards around every corner, and getting to the end of Super Sunday with a few battle scars was inevitable.
Outbraked ourselves, massively outbraked ourselves. Turned it right. Okay, so let's assume he's gotten away with that, and we don't know he has. This big bangs, because the windscreen's covered in...
What is he
was just well offline. Boom!
Oh, it's something in the bushes of the side of the road there.
Yeah, but what was he doing off the road all the way to the left there?
Oh my goodness, I didn't realise he's lost his windscreen. Wow, this is going to be a wild ride. Goggles on.
Snorkel gone as well, completely, so he's got no choice.
All eyes were on Elfyn Evans at the start of day 4. The Welshman was one of a few drivers to have made it through the rally without a major incident, holding an almost 2-minute advantage at the top of the leaderboard going into stage 17. The question was, would he risk everything for maximum Super Sunday points, or drive conservatively to consolidate an already dominant championship lead? Hyundai's Oyt Tanak was ready to pounce should the Welsh Dragon encounter mechanical problems or crack under pressure. The Estonian's early lead of the rally was hindered by a faulty drive shaft, but after dropping nearly 3 minutes behind Evans the previous day, Tanak had clawed back his deficit to just over 90 seconds by the penultimate stage. The fight for the final podium spot would have looked very different had Thierry Neuville not accrued 2 minutes of time penalties, or if Kalle Rovanperä hadn't retired his Toyota with mechanical problems during the morning loop. Instead, Neuville was focused on defending his third place from a charging Takamoto Katsuta. The Japanese driver was taking plenty of risks to close the gap to the Belgian, but his uncompromising driving would be his undoing on the Wolf Power stage.
There's no question Taka is going to be absolutely on it. I'm sure that will be very sideways!
Oh my goodness!
Just as I was saying that! It's on his roof!
Oh, Taka. Luckily, I mean, it's incredible. They've managed to find a couple of fans out there. Wow.
Sorry, PK. Yeah, they've got it back on the wheels, got momentum going.
It was really early on in the stage, Chenny. We hadn't even got to the 2 kilometre split point. It was so close to the start.
Taka can't lean on that at all, can he? So he's not trying whatsoever.
After retiring from both day 1 and day 2, Adrian Fourmeau sat out from Saturday's action to fix his attention on salvaging vital championship points from Super Sunday. With nothing to lose, the Frenchman was in full attack mode, going quickest on stage 19 and winning the Wolf Power stage to maximise his potential points tally from a difficult weekend. Despite a healthy buffer to Tanak in second, Evans still had to bring his Rally 1 Yaris to the finish intact and without incident. The Toyota driver stayed within touching distance of the front runners over the morning loop, and with his overall win all but secured, Evans backed off for the second pass of Osserengoni. A safe drive through the Wolf Power stage was all that was needed to take back-to-back WRC wins.
Into the final flying finish. He doesn't worry about the Wolf Power stage, but it is a first Safari victory.
Elfyn Evans, Scott Martin, you are winners of what is, and no arguments here, the toughest rally on the World Rally Championship calendar.
I want to say thank you to everyone in Kenya for a very warm welcome. An amazing rally. I have to say a huge well done to the team. They did an amazing job, and I'm proud to be a very small part of the history of Toyota in this special rally.
So after a rollercoaster Super Sunday, Evans wins his second rally in succession and takes Toyota's 5th Safari Rally Kenya victory in a row. Tanak and Neuville finished second and third, a superb result for Hyundai given the team's difficulties over the weekend. Sami Paiari's drama-free drive places him 4th ahead of a regretful Takamoto Katsuta in 5th. Gregoire Munster finishes as top M Sport Ford driver in 6th. In the Drivers' Championship standings, Evans has a lead of 36 points over Thierry Neuville. Oyt Tanak moves up to 3rd, 14 points ahead of Takamoto Katsuta in 4th. Adrian Fourmeau's rapid Super Sunday moves him up a place to 6th ahead of Rovanperä. Sami Paiari sits 8th ahead of the M Sport Ford duo of Gregoire Munster and Josh McAlean.